What the Vatican deleted, everything you think you know about Jesus is a lie constructed by a committee 300 years after he died. What if I told you the version of Jesus you learned about in church was actually a rebranded version designed for political control? In 1945, a discovery in a cave in Egypt changed everything. They found the Gnostic Gospels, texts the early church tried to burn. And in these scrolls, Jesus doesn't sound like a preacher. He sounds like a rebel scientist. Stick around because we're diving into the lost years the Bible skipped, and the one sentence that almost destroyed the Roman Empire. The Bible jumps from Jesus at age 12 to Jesus at age 30. Where was he for 18 years? The Vatican says he was carpentry, but scholars have found ancient records in Tibet and India of a man named Isa, who traveled from the West to study the Vedas. The theory? Jesus wasn't just a local carpenter. He was a global traveler who brought Eastern mysticism back to the Middle East. This explains why his teachings on the kingdom within you sound exactly like Zen enlightenment. But the church couldn't have a globalist Jesus. They needed a local one they could own. Now let's talk about the companion. The Gospel of Philip, one of the deleted books, explicitly states that Jesus loved Mary Magdalene more than all the other disciples and used to kiss her on the mouth. Why was she erased? Because if Jesus had a wife, he had a bloodline. And if he had a bloodline, the church loses its power as the only bridge to God. They didn't just sideline her, they turned her into a sinner to protect the brand. We're looking at the greatest character assassination in human history. But here is the most controversial part. In the Gospel of Thomas, Jesus says, "Split a piece of wood, and I am there. Lift up a stone, and you will find me." He wasn't telling you to build a church or pay a tithe. He was telling you that you are God. The church realized that if everyone believed they were divine, they wouldn't need a pope, so they buried the scrolls, edited the book, and gave us the version we have today. Was Jesus a savior or the first red pill in history? Let me know in the comments before this gets taken down. Hit the sub button to see what else they're hiding from you.